Sis, let's talk. Black women, I love us. I mean that shit. But love does not mean silence. It means truth. Love is about the truth, telling you the truth about yourself. Some of y'all are not rebellious. You're not strong. You're not powerful. You're just oppositional, unhealed, emotionally chaotic. You confuse resistance with righteousness. You confuse being loud with being clear. You confuse your triggers for intuition and your defiance for discernment. But what you're really doing is bleeding on anyone who tries to heal you and lead you. And no, I'm not talking about fighting white hegemony, patriarchy, or systemic oppression and injustice. I am talking about how some of you collapse, unravel, or become combative the minute another black woman stands in her divine authority. The minute she sets a boundary, the minute she calls you up higher, the minute she speaks with command instead of codependency, you can't take it. Because somewhere in you, whether you want to admit to this or not, you don't believe that black women have the right to lead unless they're leading from weakness, unless they're nurturing your wounds instead of naming them. I see it all the time. A black woman dares to embody her own sacred authority. She speaks from her heart. She honors her time. She enforces her boundaries. She says no. She says not like that. She says not in my space. And immediately she's labeled as controlling, difficult, too much, negative, or argumentative. That's the one thing that they love to throw at us. It's an argument. No, it's not an argument. You are wrong and you're being corrected. But here's the truth. She's not mean. She's not angry. She's not attacking you. She's not arguing with you. She's just not accommodating your unhealed inner child. She's not bending herself to make your dysfunction comfortable. Let me say this shit plainly. Oppositional defiance is not divine feminine energy. It is not empowerment. It's not sovereignty. It's not softness and strength. It's a trauma response. It's what happens when the only way you've ever known how to survive is to reject structure, authority, and accountability, even when that structure is actually sacred. Even when that leadership is divine, even when that correction is love in its highest form. You've mistaken your rebellion for self-worth. You've mistaken your resistance for independence. You've been calling your wounds your wisdom. You think you're being sovereign, but really you're sabotaging your own elevation. You can't be led. You can't be taught. You can't be corrected. You think every no is a rejection. Every standard is somehow oppression, and every mirror is an attack on you. But sis, that's not discernment. That is projection, and it's costing you more than you know and more than it is worth. It's just not worth it. It's costing you access. It's costing you mentorship. It's costing you sacred community. It's costing you proximity to the very women who were sent to pull you out of your patterns. You say you want to grow. You say you want to heal. You say you want divine sisterhood, sacred leadership, and feminine alignment. But your very first response to structure, order, and spiritual hierarchy is to balk, to fight, or to flee. That's not power. That's pain. That's not alignment. That's avoidance. That is not strength. That is unaddressed wounding screaming through your body until you confront it, until you name it, until you choose something different. You will keep mistaking rebellion for liberation. You will keep burning down the bridges that were meant to carry you into your next dimension. So I'm going to say this to the woman who can hear me. Maturity is not doing whatever the fuck you feel. Maturity is being able to sit with what you don't like, feel the discomfort, and still honor the divine when it speaks. Because not everything that challenges you is harming you, and not everything that corrects you is controlling you. Some of it is sacred realignment. Some of it is your own power in disguise. If this stung good, that means there's hope for you still. Heal it. Don't hide from it or stay stuck in the illusion that you being oppositional somehow is divinity. This is the realm of the goddess. Structure lives here. Order breathes here. Divine law governs this temple. And if you cannot handle sacred boundaries, you're not ready for the throne. You're still weeping in the wilderness of your own unhealed ego. You cannot sit at the high table while dragging your wounding in like a guest of honor. There is no honor in you being broken and wounded. The priestess has spoken. Now, grow your ass up in goddess. It is time to introspect and take accountability for your own role in your life. And the only way for you to really do that effectively is to start to study. I am extending my Power of Perception class. It is up on my links, which will be in the bio. Yes, I will accept payment plans, and I am honored to have you. The class will be archived and recorded so that you can read and watch and study and listen whenever you want. But honey, it is time to break that pattern. You can't tell the spirit that you want more, nothing lesser, and then continue to engage in patterns, behaviors, choices, and decisions that come from the old timeline that you claim you want to break free of. The only person in your way is you. So get the hell out of your own way. Get into the power of perception so you can change the way that you see yourself, the way that you relate to yourself, and thus the way that you relate to other people. A clear, surefire way for you to shift out of this wounded feminine frequency is to join my class, The Power of Perception. It is available for you to purchase on my Stand Store link. I will also be accepting payment plans. All the details will be in the description box below on my YouTube and in the bio on my TikTok. Thank you for listening. Sila.